Hi, this is Bob from the BeanCast.
And Peter from Shankman.com.
And it's time for the 2-minute rundown for Friday, May 25th, 2012. The timer is running. Let's get started. Memorial Day weekend,
Woo!
Peter. This is our Memorial Day show.
Indeed.
You know, and what's a better way to celebrate Memorial Day than to watch some online content?
Exactly. You know, whenever I want to watch, I like watching online content of like the Navy and the ships and all that doing, you know, what they do when we celebrate Memorial Day, as opposed to going outside and looking at the Hudson River right over there.
You know, this is one of those Memorial Day stories that you're going to go. It's just like, obviously they ran out of stories to write about.
Yeah,
so let's
it must
talk
be
about
Friday,
the fact
so
that
holiday.
people like online content. But of course they do. You know, it's just like they're loving watching online videos. What's interesting though is whether or not they're really loving the content that brands are creating, or whether or not it's just they're gearing themselves toward, you know, more of the
I remember
entertainment
working
side.
for America Online back in the 90s when our biggest competitor was Microsoft's. I don't remember the name of their service now, but they had Microsoft had an online service.
Oh, like Hotmail or MSN?
No, it was MSN. It was MSN.
MSN, okay.
And Steve Case got on stage and he said, our biggest competitor is not MSN, it's Seinfeld. And he was right. We will always be a nation that loves content, however we choose to get it.
Well, one way you can choose to get it going forward is Twitter is now putting out a digest feature via email. This is
That's going to be one hell of a long email, though.
Well, you know, they're just digesting out the relevant tweets and trying to get you, you know, stuff
and they
that you
can
might
sell
be
ads
interested
on it. So
well, that's the
that's
thing.
the
Is this a thinly veiled way to add value to promoted tweets?
Of course it is. You know, if the entire email is sponsored by a promoted tweet at the top, I know a little something about an email that's sponsored by the top. If it's from stuff,
they stole this from you, Peter.
Exactly, I'm suing them.
My God, they told us. Oh,
if they have a little promoted tweet at the top and at the bottom, you know, that's an upsell for the
somebody call Vocus. And G Plus updated their app, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it may not be all that
pretty.
functional, but it's very
gorgeous.
Very
I can't use it to save my life, but it's
Does
gorgeous.
this signal a new era in social design? Because, you know, let's face it, Facebook, it's utilitarian. It's not beautiful, and Twitter, not so beautiful. I mean, it's all right, but
Facebook's still working on their mobile strategy, so that's not going to be more beautiful. But you're right, it's not. And the fact of the matter is, Google always does it though. They spend a lot of money and spend a lot of time on making things look pretty.
Well, they do now,
Yeah.
and that's what's most interesting because they never used to in the past. So, well, we are out of time. I'm Bob Knorpp.
Happy holidays! I'm Peter Shankman.
Tune in on Tuesday for another 2-minute rundown.